very good day to Mr. Iman and my fellow classmates. Today, I would like to present regarding my alternative assignment, which is the journey critic in terms of business survival in hospitality and tourism industry. First of all, the first journey that I have is regarding the contribution of human resources management toward the business survival. Basically, a HR is not only recruiting and taking care of the employee welfare, but then in a modern day organization, they are now forced by the respective government and stakeholders to adopt the corporate social responsibility as well. Hence, corporate social sustainability impact the aspect of organization capability, whereby the present and the current business crises that do not recognize the role of HRM to contribute to the overall business will affect the overall business survival. Besides that, the organization also strives to propose a multidimensional approach to further strengthen the fact that the role of the HRD is critical in assuring the sustainability of a business. Basically, human resources management, despite they are being at the back of the house and they are only mainly taking care about employee welfare and then about employee, but then they do have a special role whereby they actually play an impact towards the business survival as well. So the strength and the weakness from the journal that I have found and I saw out basically is the importance of the HRD is defining and enabling an organization to attain the sustainability. And then the two elements of organization functionality, which is internal and external. Also the importance of a multidimensional approach and the economic activity aspect of the HRD. Basically, it can be simplified by the activity organized by the HR department for sustainability activity. As of the weakness itself, the journal invested a significant amount of time and resources in explaining the causes that at present prevent the HRD or its functionality to be perceived as an option for ensuring organization survival, which is like they are repeating the same thing as at the end the point is not coming out, which was required to shift its focus further into an aspect that relate to the inclusivity, proportionality of all in decision-making activities within the organizational infrastructure itself. As of the second journal is regarding the innovation in the hospitality industry toward the business survival. Mainly for this journal, I actually pick up a journal that relates and can be simplified as a smart hotel concept. So smart hotel is actually one kind of innovation that are trending now in the business, whereby the industrial culture, forward lifestyle, tourism development are some better way to spend recreational time and money. And nowadays, the guest is always looking for something different. They are looking for something different. So that the money that they spend is worth it. And then especially with the pandemic and endemic season whereby guests love to travel, but then they are still insecure. They still have fear towards the COVID. So having a smart hotel concept will actually and eventually help out a lot because it will minimize the connections and the contact between the employee and the staff, whereby everything will be managed mostly by the robots and then make use of the technology and the system. And the next point, the native surrounding in a holiday zone that are both the outcome of innovation and a sustainable lifestyle. Also, the holistic nature of the tourist industry and its sophistication are the ground for the continental development. As of the strength, I have tourism industry grouping can help increase sales volume. There's certainly for sure. Also, the revenue and directly they will help to build a localized chain where tourism sector specific products are generated. Next up, the tourism integration defined as the interaction of one particular industry, whereby another one is an important and beneficial factor is maintaining the sector value, also contributing to the location unique identified. As for the weakness from this journal that I have figured out is a long-term cooperative measure bring LS closer to increasing sales, and the application of resource can sometimes weaken the potential one sector. And the last one will be the development venture bringing together commercial organization from diverse industry, which emphasize the tourist industry should be beneficial if handled properly. And the last journal is the use of machine learning technology towards the business survival, whereby living in the 21st century with the advanced technology, we have to make use of the systems and whatever available around us now, which is efficient, and it at the same time it's convenient. It's convenient as well. So this change began with the establishment of computerized reservation with international distribution of mechanism and started progressing with the creation of the internet, whereby a wider tourism industry will make sure the data for tourists is accessible at all time with no limits, and there will not be disruption as well. Hence, the machine learning approach make it easy for staff to maintain user satisfaction, and they will assist them to keep up the productivity and will motivate them at the same time. And lastly, the tourist and service industry are expense management, profiting, production, scheduling, sales prices, quality assurance, analysis of information, and opportunity assessment. As of the strength from the journal itself, the data processing and machine learning technology have shown that various benefit feature in hospitality business. This technology employed data to categorize input material or calculate result for statistical approaches of training and prediction. Next up, employee can use pure client data to complete the task once at a time. And machine learning is a technology that automates and simplifies the process of repeatedly practicing behavior to recognize specific item. So basically, it can be simplified that make use the technology. I mean, implementing the technology ICCT in the hotel industry will actually save a lot of time, make the work easier. In one word, it's simply convenience. And for the weakness itself, machine learning technology are still new in the tourism sector, and there are several weaknesses. Hotel with advanced tool to access and improve result, but the current tourism sector is not based on the technology capability. Business needs special incentive to control and transfer data via the management portal. Hospitality work needs to be more dynamic than before because of the application of machine learning based technique. Next, I move to the real industry player. So throughout the assessment, I actually get some support from the real industry player. I actually worked with all of them previously for the past year. We are all in the same property, and we still have like a very good connection. So we always like keep in touch. So I just like text them and then like ask if they able to spend some time to help me out with my assignment. Like I ask for their opinions and their thought, and we share some ideas and then just some feedback. I eventually like interview them informally, virtually, because we are all in a different country, and of course the time zone different as well. And thankfully, they are giving a very, very good cooperation. And all of them now are also in a different property. So we have like Chef Komang. He's currently in Kyrgyzstan, Mr. Shaheen in Nautilus, Miss Kay in Scotland, Mr. Sakti, and Miss Jocelyn in Radisson. So this is all the feedback and some point of view from them. So they actually support and agree with all the ideas and then all the concepts and whatever I'm trying to share with them through the assessment. So Miss Jocelyn mentioned that it's to ensure the employee welfare as well as attending in order to maintain the business is part of the HR job. And Ms. K mentioned that great corporate social responsibility will boost the stakeholder confidence and trust in the company business, which will bring a very, very good benefit for the company itself. Chef Komang agreed that hospitality industry need to improve their service by applying some new innovation. Mr. Sakti also eager that hospitality industry to make use of advanced technology. And Mr. Shaheen said that applying the smart hotel concept, which is convenience for both the guest and employee, is true. As of the conclusion from the first journal, scholars remain intrigued by the development of numerous quality in the tourism business as well as their costs and consequences. Partnership is a principal reason for added valuation is in the creation of potential that is not the produce of investor initiative. And the second genre goes by technology development, impact customer satisfaction, and desire of technology. The last one will be expert, accurate, and organize the software using a given data set, and then design statistical model to implement machine learning, which is the tourism industry most adopt to use machine learning and artificial intelligence more effectively to develop a solid methodology. That's all from me. Thank you.